Black, and even then class ended up getting canceled, so couldn't go to class today. So back to video games. La la la. Ally. Kill. Kill. Somewhere. What am I doing? Wayward souls. The women have directed me towards the wayward. The women. Ally. Search and destroy. Investigate the signal. Eliminate potential threats. Yep, that's the one. It's funny. It says, in my Pip-Boy, it says Ally Search and Destroy. Well, on the header it says Ally Kill. Alright. It's basically the same thing. Alright. Show me what that is. Oh, I gotta go all the way back down there. It just came from there. So I was actually, took the opportunity since I was off anyway. I grabbed a little early lunch. I got to looking at the Wasteland Survival Bundle or whatever. That's the first bundle that came out today with this new content. And, you know, it's kind of 2 sets, if you haven't seen it. Got power armor, you got some loot bags, you got some backpacks, all cool. Well, I guess that's the thing, though. They're charging for that. You don't buy it with atoms, you have to buy it like you would normal DLC, like you're buying a new expansion for the game, which makes sense because they're trying to facilitate the fact that they put out all this new content for free. Everybody gets it for free, and they're like, well, if you're also willing to give us some money, then buy this stuff too. Which frankly, and I was just discussing that with F actually, that I like Bethesda and I want to support what they do, so I'm willing to buy that stuff just for the sake of saying, like, yeah, thanks for putting out this content. Let me give you some money so that we get more cool content in the future. You feel supported and financially are supported. You know, great. A little bit of a bummer, though. I mean, I'm like, getting it with atoms is next to the same thing. Granted, you can get atoms in-game, so I suppose they were like, no, we need the money, please. Let's see, but yeah, it's even like, it's like $40, and then, or you can just buy the full bundle content of the game. So like, the game that, you know, we already bought, like, somebody buying it brand new today pays, I think it said 50, maybe it was 60, but either way, you know. So it's like, I'm basically paying for a new copy of the game. And again, I get it, I'm like, okay, so I'm paying for the DLC. And it was nice of them to give us all this content for free. I've been really enjoying it so far. What I've done to this point has been really fun. And all I've done is the side quest for the new ally character, Sophia de Guerre. I haven't even gotten to the actual storyline, the new story yet. So, as far as that goes, I suppose I should just be grateful. And I am. And, well, really, what I'm actually getting around to is not so much that I'm not willing to give Bethesda my monies for cool new content, but actually I'm a little, like, not exactly into the bundles. So each one gives you, like I said, you get a power armor, you get a new garden, you get a backpack, a loot bag, a skin for the your stash box, a skin for your camp. I think workbenches too. I wasn't sure if it was all the workbenches or just the one that they pictured, if they were just using that as a model and it's all workbenches, I'm not sure. But I guess my point is, what I'm trying to get to is that I frankly, I wasn't really impressed with any of them. I don't wear power armor personally. What the fuck? Oh my god. Well, that's new and creepy. Yeah, go fight those super mutants. Go do that. Oh no, they're not gonna fight the super mutants. They don't care. Okay, I feel like I don't want to actually touch that thing. Let me do this. Yep, I knew it. I knew that thing was gonna pop. You just tell by looking at it. So yeah, really, I'm just kind of like, well, and then there's the new content in the Atom shop, right? That's like, here's just some new things that you can purchase with atoms, not the Raider or Settler bundles. God, that is a weird looking thing. Look at that thing. This is very reminiscent of the old Fallouts. Like, it reminds me of almost exactly like the new take on a creature from the old Fallout games. Let's see if I can get a good picture of this thing. Nope, it's on me. Anyway, but either way, it's just none of it is something I really care about. None of it's something I like. I'm like, oh, hey, I want this stuff, you know? Oh, shit, he's on me. Accidentally unsneaked there for a second. Unsnuck. Point is, Bethesda, if you want my money, give me something I want. I know you can't predict everybody. I know I'm just one person. And probably a lot of people are going to buy those bundles and are, you know, interested in the new the new Atom Shop merchandise. But really, you didn't do anything to push my buttons. The only thing that was kind of appealing was the Settlers loot bag and backpack. Those things are kind of cool. They're just like new designs for those objects, and they're all right. But for the most part, no, I'm kind of like I don't really want any of that, and I'm definitely not as keen to buy the whole bundle for the $20 or for just the settler pack just to get those two little tiny cosmetic items. But so yeah, the other thing I was saying about these guys is oh look, that guy's way up there, so they can totally fly. That's creepy. Is that these guys are very reminiscent of some of the alien type creatures from the original Fallout. If you've never played that, they're kind of like new versions of those things. There we go. That was a good one. Hideous floater flamer. Again, to kind of connect this all back to something I was saying earlier. Would really like some Pioneer Scout stuff. We put out a Pioneer Scout bundle. Probably get my money, Bethesda. Yeah, that was a pretty good one. I like that one. Yes. Super Mewtwo saw me. Okay, now that those guys are dead, I'll go ahead and just fight these guys. I'll go like normal. Floaters are new and creepy. I didn't want to touch them. These guys I'll get close to. These guys left anything weird for me, or if they just dissolve. Floater freezer pus sack. Oh, good. Gotta love that pus sack. There's timer pus sack. Good big old creepy tongue sticking out. Nasher pus sack. Alright. What am I looking for? Eliminate potential threats. I killed some monsters. Some muties. There's a yellow dot there a second ago. Where'd that go?
Is that someone who needs me to kick their ass?
God damn it.
Do I look like I have time for idle chit-chat?
So close. Well, that's frustrating. Let's go ahead and get back here. Just bad at checking my health bar. I'm like never looking at it. I probably was already low on health by the time I entered that fight, and I just wasn't paying attention. That's simple. Hey, algorithm update. That seems important. I was wondering too. I was just thinking about that during my little break there. I was like, I wonder if when I'm gonna see some of those new monsters that are supposed to be around, and there was some right there. Sophia, I'm coming home. Flatwoods monster shot there. Yeah, pardon me for a moment. Apparently they've been trying to reach me concerning my car's warranty expiration. Which they must have been trying for a long time, because my car is like 30 years old. And I bought it used. From just a guy, so.
Hey. Good to see you again.
Hey. Can try that again?
Emerson should be around here somewhere. Let's talk to him first.
Emerson. Emmer ducks. Some pus sacks. Chances are I can do something with those, but I'm guessing I don't have the recipe for them yet, so let's go ahead and just drop them in here. They go bad. Oh no, they're junk. They shouldn't go bad if they're junk. Leather and oil. Leather and crystal, leather and acid. Look delicious. Whoa. It's kind of why I do it like this sometimes, because it's easier to actually find the specific items that I'm looking for when just narrow it down to what's modifiable. Oh yeah, shroud of metal. There we are. Carry weight and luck. Oh, it already has luck. Carry weight would be kind of nice, but strength and don't really need reduced on damage. I thought I got shattered. I thought it was only for chest pieces or something, I guess. Well, kind of ashamed to lose the condition. I don't think I need that. Hey, look, that leg's broken again. Big fucking surprise. It's already deep-pocketed. I do have a piece of wood here that doesn't have that yet. Ballistic fiber. Oh man, I shouldn't have fixed that leg. Could have shrouded this. That would have been awesome. Could have shrouded this. I need to give me some ballistic fiber. Okay. Screw this. Also, much as I like these duds, let's get back to my proper attire here. Let a bunch of meat go bad. Oh, wait a minute. Shouldn't do that. Yeah. Better go drop my spoils.
I guess the view from these mountains is the next best thing to space.
See if I let it all go bad or if I can make something here. Some nut chops. Oh yeah, that's right. I'm trying to find what's the bucket, or what's this bucket? Emerson. I'm showing up here is kind of a pain. It sucks that this happens repeatedly. guess I'll just try repeating what I did last time, which is to jump off into the middle of nothing. And reload back up there. If I run into a boogin over here.
Maybe I'm still asleep. Maybe... Maybe that's why I'm still having these headaches.
Sorry, Chica. It ain't a dream. Guess we're both having it. I guess it is a virtual simulation. But you don't know that. Damn it, Emerson. Yeah, this part's kind of a pain. I'm sure it's because my camp is so conveniently located, but... Emerson! Did you fall to your death? Dr. Hale. Ah, Hale. Oh, there was another one. So one of these guys keeps spawning here, huh? It's interesting. Sounds crazy. It's just like, ah, bucket. So it doesn't say how much, it says bucket.
I hate this place. Hate goddamned everything.
It's interesting. It makes me wonder if that's the thing. Like, is that just a random spawn point for a Blood Eagle now, and there'll just kind of randomly be one there from time to time, or if that's specifically what's going on with this whole, oh, Emerson's come to visit, and then it's like I gotta go kill that person and then find Emerson upstairs. I know not. Alright, let's try going up there again. Last time I did activate that mission as well.
Full space.
Nope, they're up there now. So it seems like
The world will be watching.
that's the thing. I gotta go down there, kill that guy, and come back. You're only a level 1? How are you surviving out there?
I'm curious to know how you fared in your explorations. You seem to be making do under the circumstances. I do hope you don't mind the visit.
It's a little inconvenient, but... Well, she just laid down for a nap, so... As soon as she gets up, we'll get to business. Yeah, Common Command. Wastelanders. I got Rad Wasteland. Wasteland. That's what it's called. Red Menace. Wasteland. Yeah, I got some games. She hasn't asked about them yet.
I'm curious to know how you fared in your explorations.
Oh, there she is. Okay, she's getting up.
Look who's back. And bearing gifts.
Figured I would stop by and give you this emergence kit. It should help with your headaches for a little while.
You don't know how relieved I am to hear that. The headaches have been excruciating at times. I could barely think.
Glad to help. So, last time we spoke, you both were tracking down the crew signal. What did you find?
None of your business. Yeah, I am a little suspicious of this character, but...
It was a long shot anyway. It's good that you checked at least.
He helped her
But we
get her
already
med
had
kit,
one
so-
miracle when Sophia survived. More would be pushing it.
There was almost nothing in the wreckage. They had no chance. Why weren't they in the main emergency capsule with me? They would have been safe in there.
Maybe that's true. It's all in the past, though. Focus on things you can actually change. For example, those robots. Have you found any more? Ah, see? I told you. Probably a rogue programmer. Some sort of hippie that wanted to cause chaos.
The robot's
Hippie.
signature was a partial match for some other signals in the area, so I thought we might investigate those. It seems
That's what I
like...
would say.
Seems like a waste of time to me. You have your answers. Nowak, Lee, Bernard. They're all dead. Long dead. You're not. Move on. Live your life.
So I'm suspicious
Build
that
onto
this guy
this
killed those people.
Appalachian home with your good Samaritan friend here. Lie low. Not really. But backtrace the program's signal that you picked up. Sophia can figure it out from there.
Thanks for the emergence kit, Emerson. Come back later, okay?
I'm tracking down some more of them with my contacts, so I'll be back later. Stay out of trouble, please. We'll speak again soon, I'm sure.
I'm glad to have another emergence kit, but I'm annoyed that Emerson doesn't think anything is worth investigating, you know? Speaking of which, when you approached that robot, I detected a frequency disruption. Maybe it was sending a signal. But to whom? The signal is tagged with a code that indicates it is a high-security holotape related to the Deep Sleep mission. Emerson's emergence kit helped a bit, but the headaches are very persistent. I could almost keep time with the spikes of pain.
I don't trust that guy. I think he killed the other astronauts. I think he programmed the robots to kill her.
It's got to be something significant. This could give me some closure here, finally. Then I can move on, like Emerson suggested.
I want you to work on your gun skills, okay? Did you determine anything from that last USSA robot?
Call me Sophia, please. After what we've been through. After all, I'm in your ship now. That makes you the commander here. I technically had some training with firearms before, part of the military boot camp prior to becoming an astronaut. It's not much, but maybe I'll brush off those skills and start practicing. Just in case. Sort of. Right before you killed it, the robot sent out some signals to specific targets. I think it pinged my console, too. It was hard to tell if anything changed, though. My headache was back in full force, so I had to lie down. I could barely see. I expect that another USSA robot will be activated and sent after us soon, so maybe we can try again. Truthfully, it was a blur. We were sent up as a team, and we were in our deep sleep pods in under an hour after achieving a stable orbit. But that single hour? Oof, it was exhilarating. Roger. Stay safe out there. I was wondering if you were coming back.
Yeah. Toga. That's a long way from here. It's gonna be an expensive trip. Oh well, Sophia's worth it. Yeah, that's one of those earlier versions of a Mothman cultist shrine. I think that was in the basement of the house that I was at earlier.
Watoga Emergency Medical Services is here to help. speak to our friendly automated receptionist for immediate assistance.
That's Chief. He's a good bit. Pretty safe bet it's gonna be a robot. Billy Bird now. I guess I want that. Oh, there's a Wendigo in here. Hate those things. It's made out of blood. One man's made out of muscle and blood. 16 tons. What do you get? And deeper in debt. Fog crawler. That's one of those funny things too. One of the kind of anachronisms or non-canon things about 76. Because of course the fog crawlers originated in Far Harbor, Fallout 4, like 300 years in the future. I'm not saying they weren't there 300 years before we saw them in Fallout 4, but like it's not foggy. Clearly in this picture, it's not particularly foggy. What's that thing doing here? And they were native only to Far Harbor. That's the thing too. Maybe what? Oh, it's your whale song. Deep. Oh, great. She's going to have some kind of... There's subliminal messaging, and this isn't there. She's been programmed for something. That's weird. I've gotten that one before. It's funny that it popped up now. 30% of the way through. Like I'm like, when we were in Boston and Fallout 4 and we traveled to Far Harbor, where were we actually going? I don't remember if they said. You know, like in Fallout 3, which is in DC, we went to Point Lookout, which is in Pennsylvania. So like maybe we were going to somewhere near Virginia or near West Virginia.
Strange. Doesn't seem to be anything on this holotape at all. But it's definitely labeled as part of the Deep Sleep project. Huh. Okay, let's think about this logically. Either this is actually a high-security tape, or it's mislabeled somehow, right? Let's assume it's real for now. They used to make us listen to these whale song tapes while we were using the Deep Sleeper pods.
Yeah, they were trying to subliminally freaking alter your brain.
Anything on the pods themselves. Documentation, user manuals, Dr. Bernard's designs.
So you can't remember anything. Lincoln Deep Sleeper pods.
I don't know why exactly, but I feel like I knew it was more than just relaxing ocean sounds. Dr. Bernard designed it to help us sleep for long periods of time and space. It clearly worked. Maybe too well. Something just seems unsettling about the whole thing. I'll start to investigate other signals too. I wish that whale song holotape wasn't whatever it is. It would be soothing to listen to that right about now. They're strange. For a while, I felt like they were non-stop. But I think it's actually a sharp ping, followed by a moderate, dull ache. In a way, the cycle of pain is sort of fascinating. I wonder if my brain is thawing. I don't think that was how it worked, but I'm not a medical doctor. Dr. Bernard would have known. He built the sleeping pod. Just whale song, repeating. So pleasant. Headache sort of melted away. Okay, I'm from Chicago. Parents moved there when I was little. After college, I went to the DC area and applied for the astronaut program a couple of times until I was accepted. Oh, my folks were so proud. Other than that, I had a few relationships. Nothing serious. I had a pet turtle for most...
Well, I'm a weirdo. So, you want to know about that?
This world is so peculiar. So dangerous. And I'm just amazed at the fact that life continues, you know? So, how did you survive all of this?
Alright, so it looks like we had a little interruption there. Better check this. Okay, yeah, says I'm back. So.
Now you're speaking my language here. Observe, theorize, weigh the risks. Learn from failures, adapt. I get it. I absolutely get it. When I figure out what's happening with the USSA, I can modify my scanner to continue finding historically significant signals, or resources. Things that will expand our knowledge of this region, you know? I'm suddenly more optimistic about this strange new world of ours. Roger. Stay safe out there.
Aged my alert queen steak. Damn it, I did it again. I keep going to my pit boy and missing a little bump for the next mission. That's what I thought. I already knew that one. Shortage of sleep is definitely catching up with me here. I just have to take a break and take a nap. Back to Watoga. Come on. Bum bum. I wish I could say that that was just a candidly shot pick of a Mothman, but of course that's, or anybody playing the game would recognize that that's just the one that you summon as part of the lighthouse ritual, or what it's called. Yeah, but that's a good example. That's the Mothman that you actually can summon as part of a ritual, so kind of hard to discredit the cultists in that regard. And then it shows up and is totally peaceful, just hangs out. You can go up and, like, quote unquote talk to it. I think it says commune with Mothman, and it gives you a temporary benefit. So the Mothmans do have the ability to give us blessings, and some of them are cool.
Automated mining services
Interesting.
welcome you to the home of industry. Visitors, please see our reception. The future of
Let's
mining.
see where I'm going. It's kind of weird.
AMS is here for you. Thank you for visiting.
Oh, I see who's highlighting the button specifically. That's why it wasn't in line with the door. This song came out before the advent of auto-tune. I mean, obviously, but I'm little bum harmonics. Fucking crazy. Interesting that the sleeper pod would be... Oh, weird. The patents for the sleeper pod would be at automating mining services. Totally. Oh man, I love this track. This is not one of the tracks that I found on my own. Good track, though. Where the turret? Yeah. I'm tempted to visit the shop here. Check it out real quick. Heard this is a potential source for robot armor. Still trying to complete that badge, so. Little segue. I don't read much, I'm blind. Nobody's fault but mine.
Now, displaying current stock.
Actually, let's see. Nope, nothing interesting there.
Ready to initiate trading.
Heavy combat.
How can I
But I think I
assist
can't afford all that.
you today?
Pretty tempting. Which means even if they had the robot stuff, I wouldn't be able to afford it. It's kind of broke.
Ready to exchange items.
Okay. Back home. He's got two eyes right over his nose. Like in line. Like vertically. Sounds scary. Sounds like that monster I ran into earlier. This is the first Mothman I ever encountered right there. It was actually during the beta still.
Hey. Good to see you again.
Uh-huh.
You found something related to the Deep Slate mission? Okay, let's see. Suspension of living tissue is right. Not sure about the cyclic energy transfer stuff. I guess that could be anything. Two things jump out at me here, though. Something about sensory data transfers, and the fact that Emerson was the supervisor. What the hell? Okay, here's my plan. I found some old medical data from the USSA stored nearby, and I want you to look for a copy of my records there. Maybe 5 or 6 times, I suppose. Every couple months for the 2 years prior to launch, anyway.
So they were brainwashed while here on Earth, and then sent up into space.
I think that's a fine question for Emerson, honestly. Something just isn't right here. I'm sort of terrified to see these medical records. I just need to relax for a bit. I got an issue of Tesla Science from a trader who stopped by recently, so, I'll probably dive into that.
Sweet, you should add it to this collection downstairs. Oh, there's more options now.
Dr. Bernard was one of the scientists that I worked with in the USSA. He was an engineer, mostly mechanical. I knew he had developed the sleeping pods for this mission, so that wasn't particularly new information for me. But it looks like there's something about the sleeping pod establishing a sensory link between the user and something else. I don't know what that is. And also, Emerson was the supervisor for this project. So he absolutely does know what this was about. In detail.
Told you I didn't trust that guy.
That is not how it was presented to us. It was supposed to maintain our ambient health levels, and that's it. Nothing else. The schematics say the pod was designed to help transfer sensory data. To what end? Well, right now, I think we need to track down some medical records. Then, maybe we can... Oh. I'll keep that in mind, friend.
Whoa. I feel like I kind of just got cold-shouldered a little bit, although I could see her being distracted. Maybe I'm pushing it a little too fast. She just has some shit going on right now.
I mean, who doesn't, right? You don't happen to have any, do you? Oh, now that would be a warm blanket on a cold night.
Thanks to your console.
Oh, there is nothing quite like curling up with a good game. Oh, this brightens my day. Yes. I think it's collecting data about us. So I'm waiting to see who it's sending the data to.
Emerson, obviously.
Roger. Stay safe out there.
We were all there. Gotta drop some spoils. I'd making about as many caps as I've been spending traveling around, so I can break her even. I'm not saving up very well though.
It's ours!
Here, Mirelurk King over there.
Yeah.
Cover!
Silly bastards. Privacy records to Gare to Commander to Gare. She told me to call her 60 go. Tempted to read them before I bring them to her, but I think that would in fact be a privacy violation. Oh, I didn't do that. Me in one of my old shacks there. I think that's Knives in one of her old shacks, I suppose. I think that was the one that was on top of that pond I mentioned in the beginning of this.
Hey. Good to see you again. Emerson is here. Let's deal with him first.
Ooh. I like that tone. We're gonna deal with his ass. Okay, so my theory is correct. Since we have to go over here, kill this blood eagle. Except the blood eagle didn't spawn this time. Oh, there we go. Blood eagle did spawn.
I miss my mama.
I got your mama right here. Sorry, I was just slapping the shit out of myself to stay awake. I'm not a 5 a.m. kind of person. I'm not really a 11 a.m. kind of person.
Maybe that's why I'm still having these headaches. Emerson, what did you know
I
about
knew
Dr. Bernard's deep
some of
sleeper
it.
pods?
I was just a manager. I didn't really read the technical mumbo-jumbo.
See that? Just could have killed you. Easy.
You're back. Emerson and I were just having a little talk. So, have you got something for me?
I didn't actually read the thing, so I don't know how I would know that.
Transfer them to my console, please. What were they doing? Emerson, tell me.
It was a biomedical thing with Arctos.
Fucking Arctos.
I don't know the details anymore. It was literally decades ago. You get that, right?
It wasn't decades ago to me.
I don't buy it.
All right. Arctos Pharma and the
Split you
USSA
down the
made
middle,
a deal
fool.
to use some serum in the Deep Sleep Project. They made it, but it didn't work. Okay?
Okay, that's enough for now. Emerson, could you please leave? Maybe try to remember something helpful for next time.
It's interesting that it gives me the option. Obviously, I don't have the charisma for that.
Right, fine, I will. I should. I meant to. I just got distracted.
I always loved the crazy stories and drama in the Unstoppables, but now I feel like I'm living one and not so great.
Uh-oh. Blowing up again. Alright, give me a minute here.
I guess the view from these mountains is the next best thing to space. To think I had no idea what was going on the entire time. I can't even tell you how stupid that makes me feel. Go to space, they said. The whole world will be watching, they said. Ugh. Oh, I hope this emergence kit can work some magic. I could use a break from these headaches. Hey, thanks for letting me stay here with you. Oh, they said waking from deep sleep could be disorienting, but this is unreal. Or surreal. Calm check. Come in, please. Calm check.
Oh, it's just because we're in a section that he does not share.
Right, it's a private thing, yeah.
Hello. You sound very quiet.
Oh, how's that?
I can hear myself.
Oh.
Sure.
Hello.
You're fine. It was him that I thought I heard, but it's just funny because I'm watching the video. The video has a little bit of lag, and it can hear our conversation, so it's repeating shit that I've already said.
Hello. Yeah, okay, that's what's going on. Yep.
Hey, Fran. Welcome back.
USSA Mission Control, do you copy? This is Commander Daguerre. Initiate Protocol Alpha Zeta 17. Comm check! Respond, damn it!
Check, 1, 2.
I hear you.
Oh, there it is. Okay. That'd be an annoying segment of video to watch, I think. I'm just like, hello, hello, hello. So what are y'all up to?
We've been playing Modern Warfare with Dad's buddy High Flyer.
Oh, shit.
We did win a Battle Royale match right at the beginning.
Ooh.
And now I am getting off so that I can get some chores done and also allow Fallout 76 to download faster.
Yep, that'll help. So you got on comms with me just to say that you're getting off?
Yeah. But to say hi.
Oh, okay, hello.
Hello.
Hello?
Hello?
Hi.
If anybody can hear me, I gotta get something to eat, so I'm gonna back out for about 15-20 minutes.
Okay.
I see an NPC in your camp, so that's cool.
There's an
Thanks
NPC
for
in my
taking
camp,
me.
yeah.
It means
This
a
is, Sophia Daguerre.
They said waking from deep sleep could be
We were being buddies, and I was like, you should come stay with me, and
This
she's
is
like, alright.
unreal. Or surreal. We just have to move forward here. That's what the Mistress of Mystery would do when she was betrayed. We need to find that contract, I think. I want to know what that serum did.
Yeah, it's been pretty good. I've really
Stuff
enjoyed the
caused my
content so
headaches,
far. I
and
haven't even gotten into the
maybe
actual
they
story. I've just been...
made an antidote?
I ran into this person first,
It's a start.
and it turned out it was just a side quest, but I've been doing it for 6 hours now or so.
Damn, you been up that long?
Yeah, I got up at 6, I think. The download was done by about 6:40, so I started playing about then.
Jeez.
Yeah, I'm pretty
Yeah, I've
tired.
got like 20 hours left.
Yeah, jeez. That's unfortunate. I mean, definitely being on the system and chat and playing Dollar Cutie is not going to help.
Sure. No, but it was even, I think, 23 when I started, before I actually started playing the game.
Dang. So you got at least a day till you get to play it. Yeah, I was pretty pleased. Usually my system's really bad about actually downloading the content. Like, it'll wait until I manually ask it to, even though I have all the settings to where I'm like, yes, please download Fallout patches as soon as they come out. I put the system on sleep, and then I'll get up in the morning and it'll be like, oh, like
Would you like to
until,
start this now?
yeah, now that I click on the game, it's like, oh, you need to start this download. I'm like, thanks. But no, it actually did
Yeah,
it this morning. I got up. It was an hour into it already.
nice, good.
Yep.
Yeah, mine does the same thing. I've got all the settings set to do automatic downloads, and it did that to me this morning.
Yeah. Like, you motherfucker.
Oh, you want to download this now? Yes, I'm going to fucking download it.
Yeah. I did. So the thing I changed last night, before I went to bed, and you might want to check this, is your power save settings. Because you have to make sure that your power save settings allow for the system to do certain actions while it's in sleep mode. So even though your download settings are like, yeah, go ahead and do this whenever, your power save settings might conflict with that. Which is what I did last night, so I don't know.
Yes. I'm not a doctor, but it seems like they used the serum to reduce my brain's higher functions, so something else could... I don't know what. I signed up for space, not abuse.
The radio station is the same, the music's the same, but there's a DJ now.
Is it Trevor?
No. I mean, he won't be born for another 200 years, so.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Okay, power save settings. I've got supply power to USB. Stay connected to the internet so that it can download, update files and content.
Yeah. So that should be set to like always or something like that.
It's just check marked.
Okay, yeah. Is that it? Is there other options?
There are a couple others, but they don't apply. Enable turning on PS4 from network, which I don't have activated because I don't have a Vita.
Yeah.
Enable from Spotify.
Maybe you shouldn't need that either. Well, I guess that's it. Yeah, as long as that's checked.
I can tell he feels guilty about something. I'm not sure if he's lying boldly or by omission, though. While I was looking for the Deep Sleeper pod documents a while ago, I found another location that might have stuff
Well,
like
okay.
old USSA
Yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and let this do its thing, and hopefully I can be on this evening, though I doubt it.
Yeah. All right.
But I might be able to catch you guys tomorrow or something. So.
Cool. All right, have a good day.
You too. Have fun.
I'll exit that party since there's nobody in it now.
He has to be hiding something. I need to know what happened. I need to know what he knows. They come and go in spikes. It's really pronounced at times. I haven't had one in a while. I wonder if there's a pattern to them. He's always seemed a bit odd, honestly. Even back before I launched. We used to be friends in college, but People change so much in college. It is. It really is. I know I've said it before, but thanks for letting me, crash here.
Wah, wah.
Roger. Stay safe out there.
Contractually obfuscated. I like it when they talk dirty to me. Let's see here. Government. Until you're beat to your socks. Haha, crash here. Hey, calm down there. Kitty, what's your gamer tag? Is it Chicken Chomsky? Can't remember what Hef calls you. He calls you something funny. Oh man, another complex building. Don't go anywhere, Chicken Chomsky. You're fine. There you go, right there. Yep, I'm gonna have to navigate this maze. Alright, let's see. Go to the bathroom. Don't think I'm clearing that gap. I think that elevator's out of order. Yeah, what the heck? Ah, dang it. I'm supposed to get up there. You're going through the roof. Doodly. I can get around the back here. Yeah, but no roof access. Bummer. So how the hell did I get up there? These buildings aren't actually connected on the inside. Now let's try this again. Let's double check here. Oh. Totally missed that the first time. Whoa, y'all. Calm down. It's like a Bugs Bunny cartoon. Oh shit. It's about to get crazy. Oh shit, I don't have my rataways equipped. Oh, dang it. Bad situation. Oh my god. I don't want it. I don't want it. Ah. Damn. That was brutal. Okay, I'll change out a couple of things here. Damn it indeed. Let's see. Ditch that. Actually, that was one too many. Keep one hacker up. Put my pharmacist. And then let's switch that to a double-handed Ghoul Slayer. Alright, bitches. Right tool for the job can make all the difference. Heavy. Blood pack. Needed that.
Yeah.
Damn it. Single file, kids. Jesus. Okay. Jesus, there's a lot of these guys. Ah, damn it. I didn't know this place was so fun. I don't know if they just made it like this recently, or it's always been this crazy. Whoa, whoa, calm down there. Yeah, fun, man. That's what the game's all about, man. Let's see. Got some munchies here. I didn't cook the meat. I gotta eat raw meat. Yeah, I'm out of food. It just occurred to me, Sophia, she's really into the comics. She's mentioned Unstoppables a couple of times, and she's mentioned Mistress of Mystery specifically, and I'm like, I wonder if I can be like, hey, check it out, I got the Mistress of Mystery dress. You're into that? Some roleplay? You still have to go up a floor. Not quite. Caution already. And there's another bicycle. Wish I could fix that sucker up and ride it around. Level 4. Government contract. Develop serum derivation formula K modified for 0G efficiency in human subjects. Emerson Hale. Board of CEOs. Yeah, minor manager my ass. Good. Back to Soapy. It says the exit is 15 things up. I knew there was another entrance to this place. Should see where that is. It was a rooftop entrance. I just missed it. Wajing. Maybe. What? Is it really right here? How did I miss this? Oh, I was on the wrong roof. The buildings are interconnected. Dang it. Right, now I know. Cool. Actually, I guess I can just verbally respond. I don't think you can actually start, like, it won't even let you start the game until the update is done. You know, it's just like GTA or anything. It's not about you being able to participate in this content specifically. It's like it's just not even going to let you get past the main screen. You can try, but I don't think it's going to let you.
It's always good to see you around, friend.
You too, Soapy.
Figures. He wasn't just a manager. He made the offer himself. Damn, man. Maybe I can find out more about this serum, though. I might be able to find a correlation somewhere associated with the timestamps. It's just a matter of finding out where they stored their backup data. In the meantime, let's just eliminate that rogue USSA robot that's lurking around monitoring us. It gives me the creeps.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
I think they're being intercepted. I think they get close, and then something updates their algorithm, and they leave. But who is doing that? Or why? I don't have enough data to make a hypothesis.
So, possibly one person is telling them to come kill you, but then another person hacks them and stops them. Or they're just coming to kill you, but then something in your brain is stopping them, because you clearly have something wrong with your brain.
Back in my college days, we used to watch robots fight in the basement of the science building. We used to joke about how scary that would be. You know, if they ever came after us all, that kind of thing. Yeah. Anyway, thanks.
Serum Z. I need a link. Patient records. Headaches. When the last robot went down. Yeah, see, that's what I was getting at. There's some kind of connection between your headaches and the robot.
You know, I did. What does that mean? I wonder. It was a sudden spike, right behind the eyes. No, nothing. Looks like it was going on for years. The year or two prior to going on the mission, we just tried to relax. They gave us meditation tapes so we could get adjusted to the silence of space. Some had white noise, others had thunderstorm sounds. I listened to whale songs. Clearly, whale songs were more effective than I thought. Agreed. It seems like some sort of experimental biomedical formula. It might be worth checking records about Arctos. Maybe they knew something?
I'll wait on that one. I still feel like I should be able to offer her a change of clothes.
Roger.
Like,
Stay
been in
safe
that
out
suit
there.
for, you know, decades. Probably convenient to just poop in your clothes, though. And drive me towards, oh no, that's the other one. Kill the Protection. This song's weird to me too because of how anachronistic it is. Like, I'm like, because this is a new rendition of the song that wouldn't have existed in the same timeline as every other song in the games. Now, it could be that, because I've always wondered, like, what about all the music that was written in the Fallout universe? Because the bombs don't fall until, like, what, 2076? So I'm like, uh, you know, like technically, other than the fact that the timelines don't match up, this could, like, the real world could still be the Fallout world. So I'm like, what happened to all the new music? How come everybody only listens to music from the 50s and 60s, like 40s, 50s, and 60s, when, you know, clearly they would have been making new music in 2070. Maybe that's what that's an attempt at. It's like a, you know, instead of a, Johnny Cash, instead of Johnny Cash writing that song, that other group in the Fallout universe, that group wrote that song, or something like that, or performed it. I don't know if Johnny Cash wrote it. Left to mine. Well, bless my soul. Ooh, legendary. I believe that's my protection buddy too. Well, that's a good theory, except the problem with that is that that's the whole concept behind the Fallout universe, is that they never invented the microprocessor. That's why all the TVs and computers and radios still use tube technology, because they spent so much market research on fusion power. That's why the cars, and in fact TVs and computers, are fusion powered. So they have better fusion technology than we do IRL, but they don't have microprocessors. But it is a good point. If they had some kind of digital or maybe magnetic stuff like tapes. Well, but holotapes still work. I don't know how holotapes work. But like if you had them, even I'm not sure if EMPs wipe out magnetic recordings like tapes. But you're right, like records would still be fine. As long as they didn't melt. Oops, I'm dead. Alright, I'll take a nap too. Oh, she got up. Just quick, power nap. She sleeps more efficiently than I do, and I sleep like 30 seconds. Back. Of course, she was asleep for several decades, so she probably just needs, you know, a couple seconds here and there when she's good. Oh, there she goes. That's funny, the possum tail on the hat still stays, like, rigid downward, even though I'm laying sideways. I knew I'd need that Pioneer Scout sleeping bag for some reason.
I've never had headaches like this before.
Let's see what I need. Stash. There it is. Take a few of these with me.
Same as the other USSA robots. Right before you arrived, it sent out 2 signal bursts. One to a robo-brain and another to... something else. Are you with me on this, my friend? Can I count on you?
To the end, Soapy. You mean you're not paying me? I'm very tempted by that one. That's a very me thing to say. Jeez. I don't have anything else to do, so why not? I like adventure. And those are all good responses. I'm sure it all amounts to the same ending, but I'm just like... fun and sarcastic? Or will she take it as me being a jerk? That's the thing with prompts like this, is you never know, like, is my character saying it, like, as an actual jerk? Or am I just being, like, humorously sarcastic? Same with this answer. Well, I could be all super sincere about it.
That's exactly the reason why I became an astronaut. Well, I had plenty to do. I mean, the love of adventure part. I couldn't have done any of this without you, you know. And that means a lot to me. Locating that medical cache that has that serum wasn't actually as hard as I thought it might be. Hopefully it'll be a milk run to pick up, too. I suddenly realized that the expression milk run might not have much of a meaning in this apocalyptic world. Yeah, since everything is dangerous now. Huh. It sounded like he had some demons in his past that he wanted to take care of. Probably he's been putting it off for a while. That's my guess, anyway. Honestly, I'm not sure. Part of me just wants to see it. To see what they used. To know it was real, I guess.
If we could analyze it.
It's probably decades old and unusable by now, but it might tell us something. I'm not a chemist, though. Maybe... I don't know. Oof, not much. Headaches still come and go, and it's hard to sleep through those. I'd give anything for these headaches to end.
Yeah, theoretically, if we can get rid of the robots, they'll stop.
I hear you. I thought they were coming after me, but I'm not sure. Maybe they have other motives, too. Safer to just deal with them, though. Really? I was worried for a bit that you might be, unenthused about taking care of some random stray. Even though my options were clearly heavily limited by the, entire world situation. The only decent thing so far has been meeting you. Affirmative. Out. I wonder if anyone ever beat my high scores in Red Menace. Ugh.
I should probably drop some of that stuff. It would be totally screwed up if it turned out she never even went to space. They shot her up with some drugs, shoved her in a tube, and exposed her to some kind of crap. Although I saw the crash site, it definitely looked like something fell out of space and hit the ground. So, who knows? What am I doing? I don't know if I have any extra weapon stuff. I don't really need these. Oh, the mini nuke. That's what she wanted me. A lot of those 40mm grenades. Kind of thing where at some random point I'm gonna find another grenade launcher and then be like, alright, let me go over here and just waste all 77 grenades in one group of bad guys. Oh yeah, it's all canned goods, that's right. These meat stews. Okay, next, I keep pushing the wrong button. Fast exploration. West Tech. Thought I'd have to go to Arctos. Okay, now I'm up a couple hundred caps despite fast traveling all over the place. How do I switch my card back on that?
Getting hungry.
You too, actually. No, I was just out for lunch then.
Gonna blow!
Oh man, that guy is just covered in blood. Oh.
I am strongest. Strongest. Super. You die.
No way you saw me over here.
They're all gone. Spineless human.
You know darn well I've got a spine. I'm sure you've ripped a lot out. Here, little piggy.
Our birthright, not yours.
Well, it's not gonna work.
Humans, so small.
Another maze of a building. Okay. Let's see.
If the Buckethead would show up, I'd rip his legs clean off.
Legendary.
Need to fight. Smash.
Oops, I did not need to do that. There you go. Oh good, I got a replacement. Let's get there this way. And I'm back at the entrance. Alright. So that was not it. I swear that was the quickest way to the vats, which I feel like is where I'm going.
Smell you out there, little sneak.
Oh, somehow I missed this the first time. This is the one.
Face me, coward.
Ah. Bleep, 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 bleep. There you go down there. Serum ZBs. Oh, I'm actually out of grenades. I'm throwing them around all willy-nilly.
Nice try.
Whoa.
Only one of us survived this, and it won't be you.
I don't know, man. The odds are in my favor. Let's see what we got here. One cryo grenade. How did I get in here? Chick can't dance.
Kill you quick.
Alright. Look at that cutie. Hulking mega sloth. I'm coming, Soapy. The Mega Sloth?
Hey, friend. Welcome back.
Hello.
I think Emerson is here somewhere. Let's see what he wants first.
Ah, friggin' Emerson.
Still alive. How am I still alive?
Well, here, let me help you. With your confusion.
Never had headaches like this before. Hey there! Look who decided to grace us with his presence.
I brought another emergence kit. It's well past its expiration, but, well, everything is. It should be fine.
Oh,
Thanks,
good.
Emerson.
I guess I'll let you live a little
I
longer.
appreciate it. I do. We have some questions for you, though.
It was my job. I was told to do that. I don't remember the reasons why anymore. What does it matter anyway? It's done. It's over. I'm a different man now. It's been decades. I've been eating out of trash cans. I barely remember anything from back then. I have been trying to help when and where I can. I promise I have. I've diverted the robots when possible. I just couldn't destroy them myself. I came to Appalachia because I knew this ship was running out of fuel and I knew its autopilot would steer it here.
Why can't you just tell me everything that happened?
Because I have to finish my job too. I had one more task to do here in Appalachia, and I'm close. Let me clean up my own messes. I have to go. I'll drop off some more emergence kits soon. Just please stop looking into this. There's a robo-brain on your trail. Focus on that. Sophia. Such a daring soul.
Ghost on out of here, Hale.
I can't believe my only living connection to the past is turning out to be a complete... let's just say fraud. You have no idea how glad I am to have you on my side right now. So it's real. The serum is real. How could they do this?
So quiet all of a sudden.
Why didn't they just ask? I probably would have agreed. Damn it!
Part of me wonders if Emerson told us about this robo-brain so he would have more time to do whatever he's up to.
Yeah, probably.
It was rather easy to pinpoint it once I realized I had to recompute the signals for things that had some organic parts.
Kill the robot. My robo-brains.
Agreed. I followed Emerson's signal when he left, and he had quite a strange route. Acted like he was being followed, but I don't think he was. He went to a few locations, maybe collecting supplies? I'm not sure. One of them had some high-security holotapes. I'll clean up the signal for you to track by the time you're back. I bet they started on robo-brains because they could be more easily controlled, right? I guess that didn't pan out. I hope they didn't feel a lot of pain. It seems like they weren't putting them into the deep sleeper pods. Maybe that's why they became aggressive? I'll be right here then. Don't worry, you don't miss that much while you're out. Traders stop by from time to time. A couple other random people, but it's pretty quiet.
How'd I get up here? Never run into anybody up here.
Oh, I shot 3 flying insects while you were dealing with the USSA robot, and I didn't miss a single time. Then I traded their parts to Grom when he passed by, and well, here. You can have this stuff. I don't need it.
That's pronounced Grom. I've been calling him Graham this whole time. Comics from traders.
I thought about it a lot. For a while I thought, what's the point of comics, of games? Seemed like such a distraction from the stress in my life, from finding out the truth, from fixing what was left. But I realized that it's not only a distraction. Enjoyment is a fundamental part of life, even a stressful life. And you know what? I am still stressed and trying to fix my life, but it's easier to remember why I care when I can still feel joy.
Interesting. Rather pertinent to the modern situation.
It has to be a prototype for something bigger. That's all I can figure. I'm gonna need additional samples to learn more, though.
If you're the mistress of mystery, who am I? I'm the mistress of mystery. You can be the inspector.
If we're dressing up, I presume? I like it. Well,
I knew
of
it.
course.
She is into role.
You're the inspector. I think
Oh.
that's obvious. I've seen how your mind works.
She switched roles on me. I can say that one again.
You are a conundrum, my friend. I thought about the man-to-man, but there's something peculiar about you. Something delightfully unpredictable. I hope you won't be gone for too long.
Alright, she called it. I think there's a hat for this outfit, but I don't think I have it. I have to admit, I do like this outfit better than the Mistress of Mystery dress. Let's see.
voucher was $2. Do you want me to settle with Mercedes?
Oh, yeah. Anyway.
Never had headaches like this before.
She probably won't look like she
I hate to think of what this Serum Z really is. Should at least get a superpower out of this, right? Wishful thinking.
Maybe you will. I've taken serums that have given me superpowers. Not necessarily into the hat, but... Alright. Pistol. No brainer. Something heavy lurking around over here. Like a sloth. Another Mothman settlement.
His enemies cannot hide. His foe cannot escape.
Yeah.
All will face the Mothman's judgment.
Stuck Mothman
Where his
home.
wings flutter, I will follow, and I will not fear the darkness of night.
There it is. It's just hanging out with all these cultists. Doesn't seem to mind.
Mothman, hear my prayer. Keep us safe from the dangers of beasts and men.
Might have to pick a couple of these guys off. I'm about to start a fight.
The Holy Man will reclaim thee.
Oh, there's a copy of Tesla down there.
What hope do you have against the divine power of the Mothman?
There we go. There we go. That's a new one for the collection. Okay, yeah, come down.
At last. Yes.
You should never have set foot in the Holy Land.
Please hold.
Not now, insult bot.
You will bear witness. The divine light.
I can see it.
Oh.
I will not fall. I regret nothing.
You there.
I won't have it, insult. Okay. Easy peasy. Bat babies with rat rabies.
I was just thinking about you. When you killed that robo-brain, the scanner seemed to pick up on some high-security signals all around the area. Maybe it was somehow interfering with our scanner? That's my best guess. A lot of these are high-security signals, things related to the Deep Sleep projects. Other projects too, ones I don't know much about. From the signature of the signal here, it seems to be a classified meeting between top officials regarding the Deep Sleep project. Can you stop by and pick it up? I figure it might give us some more leads, or a name, or anything.
Okay, I think we're getting to the heart of this.
Right there with you. I've set up the scanner to monitor him separately and give me updates. Right now, he's near a bunch of random robots. I think he's also monitoring us, you see. So, we have to pretend like we don't care what he's doing.
Silly question.
Yes, I suspect it's a holotape, but it isn't an unusual place. As if it was moved here to hide it, maybe.
Want to play some Red Menace? Hell yeah. Saying there was something wrong with that robo brain. Did the robo brain send a signal when it was destroyed?
Not surprised. While you were there, I saw a bunch of blips for other USSA robo-brains that had been destroyed over the years. And there were a great many of them around some old USSA data facilities. Trying to get inside for some reason? I don't know. I thought maybe it was a corrupt command sent out to a source console somewhere. It was just red sunset, and that's it.
Well, that's a passcode, just like the one she gave me at the beginning. It was just blue sunset. Different USA agents passcode. Do something like that.
Maybe. For all I know, there could be other astronauts stranded up there in other experiments. Or maybe some of them went to work for other programs and are trying to save what's left of the world. I wish I knew, my friend. I wish I knew. Oh, be still, my beating heart. That sounds like a dream come true, my dear friend. But also, you don't stand a chance.
Ooh. Kind of true, I'm not very good at that game.
Thank you, my dear, kind friend. I've come to think of your place as my home. And I've come to think of you as more than a friend, too.
Oh, shenanigans.
I hope you won't be gone for too long.
Okay, well, I desperately need to take a break, get some lunch. I'm gonna have to put a pause on the rest of this. Actually, I am curious real quick where I'm at in the overall progress with the character. About 75%. So, it's been pretty good, man. I basically spent the whole day just doing this one side quest for this character. Still have not actually gotten to the main quest line for the new content. So, I'm sure this is not what most people tuning in might expect, but this was what was interesting to me. So, yeah, I'm going to start for lunch, and I'll probably be back on in a bit.